won't eat here ever again. Bro, you know the worst part about McDonald's? I will hear every bad thing there is to know about it. I'll hear someone say they put chlorophene dioxide methamphetamine. I'm still going there. You know, I'm still going to order that big arch. Big Mac. I've been eating the Big Mac for... It's damn near a tradition now. You know, since I was fucking born. I've been eating that shit. Don't get me started on their fries, bro. Fries? Almost the best fries in the fast food business. Right behind Checkers. McDonald's is just way too good. McDonald's is way too good, way too cheap, and way too convenient. You will not see McDonald's leaving my life anytime soon. Ooh, wait. This looks like an interesting video. Because, bro, I've always kind of wondered about this. Because, like, they don't know they're in a movie. You know, like, I wonder, like, how many... Nah. Because, like, I barely even know the type of questions to ask about this. I gotta see this. I'm really, like, interested in this video. Because, like, I love dogs in movies. I've never seen a dog that I don't love in a movie.
Have you ever looked at a dog in a movie and thought, that dog doesn't even know he's in a movie? That dog is like Truman Burbank in The Truman Show, performing for an audience he doesn't know exists.
Great analogy right off the
people
bat.
have seen him, and he will never know.
We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's...
So, like, I think you can tell a dog to act happy.
When you think about it, dog acting is the purest...
Or, like, act sad.
A dog actor is an artist with no ego. An artist that doesn't even know he's an artist. With no vanity and no way of knowing the result, dog actors transcend all human artists. Compared to dog actors, Da Vinci is a 2-year-old chewing on Crayola. Kubrick is a baby who found the camera app on his iPad. And Michelangelo is a 3rd grader who just made a man out of string cheese.
This guy might be tripping.
You ever had that thought before?
I don't think that's...
Dogs have a rich history of acting in films. We have our dog movie stars. Lassie, Rin Tin Tin, Old Yeller. Entire franchises have been built around
Old Yeller?
dogs.
I've never watched
Beethoven,
Old Yeller.
Air Bud, Scooby-Doo. There's an award for best dog performance, the coveted Palm Dog. But beyond the frivolities of
I did not know about
money,
that.
there lies an art form.
Best dog performance. Palm Dog. Is this it? Best dog actors of all time. Let's do that. I guess they don't give out awards for it. Yeah, see, Air Bud. I knew that was going to be on here. Like, dude was shooting hoops. Playing football and shit. As a dog, you don't got no hands. How are you doing that? Yo, Air Bud was tough, bro. He might have been the one to get me into sports, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My dad had me watching Air Bud at like 2 years old. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this when I grow up. Pal, I've never watched any of these movies. I know Toto. Rin Tin Tin, a German shepherd rescued from World War One, who started 27 films in... Wow. That's aura. But, like, those are old movies, so... Moose, Eddie Crane, a Jack Russell Terrier known for his long-running role in Frasier, and Don't know that. Stray Dog who became a star on Petticoat Junction and the original Benji. I think I've watched Benji. Cool movie. Beethoven. Watch that. Spike, Old Yeller. I gotta watch Old Yeller, bro. I just cry very easily, so I don't see myself ever watching it. I don't know who... Out of every movie I've ever watched... I'm gonna name, like, top 3 dogs. Right off the dome. From Sandlot. What's his name? I think they just called him, like... like, the monster or something. Air Buds. Air Buds is low-key a tough movie with some good actors. Put Air Buds in there. What's another good dog actor? Oh, wait. Wait, is it Little Rascals? Little Rascals, bro. That might be the best one. Little Rascals dog. Yeah, what's his name? Petey, bro. Like, he had a co-star. His co-star was a monkey, bro. This might be number 1 of all time. Petey was tough, bro. Holy, that's a pull.
Dog actors do many of the same things a human actor does. They can emote, speak, hit marks, play dead, really play dead, play basketball, fight humans,
Saddest
fight
scenes
other
in
dogs,
America.
do
It's when a
improv
dog
comedy,
plays dead.
and drink beer,
Holy
all
shit.
in complete safety.
I will
But
start bawling
how?
my eyes out
How
if
does
they're
a
in the movie
dog
long enough.
act? To find out, let's look at Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. In this scene, Shadow is watching his master drive away and thinking he's abandoning him. Look at his expression. It's a look of desperate longing. He wants to run after him, but knows he can't. But that's a dog.
Like, you know what I think they do here? I think they literally just hold up a fucking 32-ounce sirloin and drive away with it. You know, like, I don't think they can, like, tell a dog to act like this. I think they have to make him feel these emotions. You know, I literally think they just hold up some fucking fire-ass food, run away with it. You know, dogs holding themselves back. Or, like, whoever the dog's previous owner was, just running away, saying... But, like, I don't think these dogs really have, like an owner that they're with all the time. You know, they probably got a human that they love, but, like, I feel like it's not the same as, like, having your own dog and...
The dog
Just
actor,
chilling.
Molly, can't know all of this backstory. How does the dog know how to act?
What caused Molly to give the look that I was looking for,
Dwayne,
you
you got
showed
the
her
same
a
name as me?
bird. Molly just started
Oh,
literally
see?
shaking. Like,
Like-
every bone in her body says, I'm going to go get that bird. But I can't go unless I'm released, and I'm staying. And that was the look. Every bone in my body says, I'm following my boy.
A bird.
He's driving away. I have to go with him.
Showing a retriever a bird is just one method to get a dog to
That's so
convey
cute,
emotion.
bro.
Methods vary from trainer to trainer and dog
I would have
to
never
dog.
thought of a
The dog's
bird, though. I
emotions
feel like
could
there's
be a direct reaction
way
to the
easier
trainer.
things.
In White God, brothers Luke and Bodhi gave award-winning performances as Hagen because of their trainer, Teresa Ann Miller.
These look like
Everything
good
that
dogs.
the dog does is a reflection of either my body language or my tone of voice. You give very direct cues, one word and one syllable commands to the dog, and you get a quick reaction to what you're asking him to do. When you're working with animals in film, we use a much more relaxed attitude. So I might say, hey, get over there and stay. No, stay. Don't, oh, look, you know, and that kind of keeps him looking and keeps him guessing and it gives him a little bit more range to be able to see what's going on around him, and yet I can keep his attention at the same time.
I just said Luke and Bodhi played Hagen. 1 + 1 equals
Like,
1.
yeah, there's probably
You're watching a
smarter
dog movie,
dogs.
You're not actually watching
And you can be a
dog
little more
movie.
direct
You're
with them.
watching several dogs playing the one dog. There are 4 hooches, 3 babies,
I don't like
and
that.
2.
I don't like that. Right off the bat, I don't like that. That makes me feel differently about every dog I've ever seen in a film. Because I thought it was one dog, bro. What the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that.
Sandys. They
Why?
do this to not overwork the dog, and it also opens up more dramatic possibilities. The dog's different personalities can add dimension to the performance. Bingo, one of the dogs that played Sandy, did all the emotional close-ups, and wait a second. Notice how he's not looking at Annie. His attention seems to be fixed on someone off camera. Often, when a dog is in a movie, the dog's trainer is like a ninja, hidden somewhere beyond the frame.
Because that's how you get the best performance from an animal, is by him being able to hear and see you and react to the different various commands that you're asking him.
The trainer might be behind the camera or just off frame. Sometimes neither is an option because the shot is too wide or the setup is too elaborate. So the trainer will be hidden in plain sight. In Spider-Man 3, these policemen are trainers. In Air Bud, this referee is Buddy's trainer. The trainer's job starts months before production by breaking down the script and finding out all the tricks the dog needs to know.
We break down all of the scenes. We try to get a feel for
I Am Legend. That's another top 3 dog. Who all did I say? Little Rascals. The Sandlot. I Am Legend. That's perfect top 3.
The trainer will then train the dog for several months so the dog can perform during shooting.
Perfect top 3.
Conditionne le chien, en fait, on appelle ça un conditionnement. On répète, on répète, on répète. Quand on arrive sur le plateau, le chien déjà, il a déjà vu. On change juste d'endroit.
To quickly let the dog know he's doing the right thing, the trainer can use a clicker.
Assis. Voilà, le cul est par terre. Hop, ça c'était ça que je voulais. Couché. Voilà, là il est couché, c'était ça que je voulais.
So behind the scenes, a dog performance sounds like this.
Pick it up, come on, Bingo, come on, pick it up. Let's go, come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Come on, Glenn, go on.
That's way more messier than what I thought it would look like.
With all those
I thought they just would go like
has to be dubbed over in post.
And then the dog
Not every
literally
dog
perform
can be
the
an
action.
actor. The best dog actors are able to ignore the distractions of a movie production, react naturally to the human actors while following the commands of the trainer. But even if they're exceptionally trained, you can't completely predict what a dog is going to do, which can be the best thing. Finding accidents gives life to the movie.
Which meant the camera needs to be a little looser than you would normally set up a
Dogs
shot.
are so
because
beautiful.
you want a little bit of leeway.
Like a trained
when
dog,
the dog
their
does
posture
do
is
this
so
funny thing,
tough.
go the other way. You want to be able to
So
recover and go with them.
Casting the right dog for the right movie is crucial. The dog from the horror classic The Thing has an uncanny stillness. He doesn't bark or growl. This is because the real dog named Jed is half wolf, which is perfect for his character who is not who he seems to be. And
The
casting
Thing's a good
wrong
movie.
dog could risk the loss of a limb, such as in Snatch, where Bo the Bull Terrier got a bit too excited during a take.
Straight on his nads, and it did actually get the end of his cock. And the only thing that saved Lenny's penis was his mobile telephone.
No.
Speaking of crotch biting,
That's
John Wick 3 and 4
crazy.
features many dog action scenes, which presents 2 challenges. Safely getting a dog to lunge at and bite a man where no man wants to get bitten, and hiding the trainer. Because director Chad Stahelski uses wide, unbroken, highly choreographed takes, it's near impossible to hide the trainer in the shot, unless the actor is a trainer.
Oh, she's a trainer.
Halle Berry spent 8 months learning how to train the dogs and build trust with them. And it wasn't just her.
okay,
The
that's
stunt
pretty
team
cool.
worked in hour-long
Yeah, she's so
playtime
bad.
shifts before the dogs would bite them in
John
a
Wick 3
specific
was a
area.
major
What's
comeback from
digitally
John
moved
Wick
is the
2.
stunt guys put on a special kind of
That shit
padding.
was ass.
It's color green. It's like almost a really
Put a
bright
bad
green.
bitch in
And
there,
the dog has been trained
and that shit was
that
good.
go after the green toy. Don't bite anything but the green toy. So wherever the stuntman put the green toy, and that's what the dog would go after. So if we wanted a groin hit, the stuntman would wear a Velcro green on the groin. If it was a forearm, it'd be on the forearm, back on back. And we'd come up with all these straps so the dog knew when I see
You know,
green,
something
it's
that's cool
green.
too
And
is
of
like,
course, the stuntmen are wearing padding, which is more
I
liable
know
than
dogs
foam.
definitely have
Taking
so
a
much
dog
fun doing
fighting
this.
a dog is a bit easier. In White God,
Like-
a dog fight was faked by having the dogs play. That's it.
Indeed, they were really just playing. They learned to be great play buddies.
But with selective editing, added sound design, and blood makeup, the result looks a lot more cruel. Sometimes faking a dog to look mean requires elaborate visual effects.
So they just wait
The
for him to
killer,
clip
Diva
farm?
the Pitbull is acting as a mean,
Literally just
violent
clip
guard
farming.
dog, which which wasn't convincing on set because she'd always be wagging her tail, meaning the visual effects artists had to use CGI to elaborately remove the wagging tail.
That was quite a commitment. There was a lot of stuff with that dog shot through a chain link fence, so
I can see
it was
that.
no easy task to remove a wagging tail.
I was just getting too excited. Too happy,
To
bro.
faking
Especially
a dog
these
to
dogs,
be
bro. I bet
is
they're
sound
so
design
well
by
taken
adding the
care
right
of.
snarl or bark, and that goes for any temper.
Like, it would be weird for them not to be wagging their tail, honestly. Is that a wine?
Max is one of the Jack Russells who plays Milo
Oh,
in The
Milo.
Mask. The sound
Yeah.
design of his whines and growls gives his character personality and dialogue.
Only
Another
reason
reason
Milo's
why
not
he's
in my
such a
top
fully
three is
realized
his
character
breed.
is the filmmakers were able to integrate accidents into the movie, such as the recurring gag of Milo not letting go of what he's holding, which is just Max not letting go.
Gonna throw it with you attached to it.
Or the moment where Milo keeps trying to jump in Stanley's arms, which they couldn't get on the first try, so Max kept trying, and Jim Carrey kept improvising.
Milo, put some effort into it.
This is a joke. Dogs don't play
Yeah, The Mask was a good
But
movie.
how does a dog play basketball? Notice how shiny the ball is. That's because the basketball isn't a basketball, but a slightly deflated, softer ball
I'm
printed
curious
to look like
about
a
this
basketball
one.
with a lubricant.
I'm
What the
curious
dog is
about
doing,
this
he's
one.
trying to catch it like he would the tennis ball, but
Like
his
an
teeth won't
Airbud?
fit around it. So with a very light pass, you can see he literally is just trying to bite at it, and it's popping out of his mouth.
Messi, who plays Snoop in Anatomy of a Fall, took Play Dead a
Airbud's
step further.
fire.
There's a scene where Daniel
Every
discovers
kid-
that
every
his pet
kid in my
Snoop is
generation
near
watched
death.
Airbud.
What trainer Laurent Martin did is trained Messi to have a limp body, and to not react when actor Milo picks him up and cries. The vomiting is fake vomit, shot out of a tube contraption next to his mouth, and special effects were done on the eyes to make them look more lifeless.
I wonder what this dog is thinking.
But I know you've been waiting for the biggest
What are you-
question yet. How does a dog
Imagine
drink
you're an animal
beer?
with the IQ of like 20.
Well,
what are you
it's
thinking?
not beer. It's chicken soup.
That dog has emotions. That dog is fantastic.
Why are dogs so good at acting? It's not just that they can be trained. They are also remarkably expressive.
'Cause
Most
their
other
emotions
animals seem
are-
to have their
are
faces
all
stuck
real.
in an expression of total indifference or paralyzing fear. Birds, cats, lizards, fish. But a dog's face will shift to represent different moods and desires. Why? Because of us, humans and evolution. If you compare the face of a dog and a wolf, there is one big difference. The levator anguli oculi medialis, a muscle responsible for raising the inner eyebrow. This muscle is present in every dog, but not many wolves. It
Oh, is he
allows
about to
dogs
say, like,
make puppy dog eyes,
they're more
which gave
emotional?
dogs a selection advantage. So when a dog emotes, it's not necessarily feeling that emotion. Dog facial expressions are more often used to communicate with humans rather than express emotions. So dogs are such great actors
Oh,
because
wow.
dogs have been acting.
That's pretty cool.
Specifically for people for thousands of years before the
So,
camera
like,
was invented.
We're making.
Despite evolving and
We make
communicating with
wolves
people,
more emotional.
dogs are not people. No matter how much training, a Labrador
That's
cannot
pretty
act
cool.
like Daniel Day-Lewis. Which brings us to a problem with a lot of dog movies. Dogs
Yeah, I think the
acting too
easier
much
like
like
your
people.
life gets, the more room
There's
there
a
is
problem
for emotion.
with this footage of Harrison
you
Ford
know?
penning a man in pajamas, and it's not that Harrison Ford is penning a man in pajamas, it's
What
what
is this?
comes next. I'm talking about CGI dogs. Adding human features to a pooch isn't
I didn't
just
know
weird,
about this.
it's wrong. Dogs emote and communicate in ways that are different than people. They use their ears, posture, and tail. CGI itself isn't the problem. Before CGI, we had another weird way of simulating dogs, puppets, which has the same problem. Our minds already impose human characteristics on everything, from a light socket
Low
to a
budget
car
out movie,
to,
bro.
of course, dogs. From our point of view,
Puppets.
painting looks like a smile, and a closed
If
mouth
I ever
can
make a
dog
fucking
look
movie,
sad.
I'm
We don't
not
need a
making the dog a
computer or a
fucking
puppet's
puppet.
help to anthropomorphize a dog. Adding
He's
human
a real
characteristics
dog.
to a dog will not be a great dog performance. That's a human performance pretending to be a dog one. That's not to say that CG or animatronic dogs should never be used. They should if you're simulating a dangerous situation, like dogs running across a frozen lake during a storm. A dog's safety is the most important priority. The American Humane
Yeah.
Association has had a representative on Hollywood movie sets since the 40s to monitor the dog's safety. That's where no animals were harmed comes from. Faithfully recreating a real dog using CGI or animatronics is a painstaking craft.
Bro, there's
and I don't
definitely
mean to
been a
demean
movie
the
set where
artists who make
dogs
them.
were
But as
just
long as the dogs are safe and
harmfully,
comfortable
like,
and enthusiastic,
abused.
it's just not needed. But there is an exception. A magical place where where dogs
Like, I feel like their
can talk,
training is a
laugh,
lot
and
more,
cuddle.
like, strict, you know? Like, the trainer...
It seems like every
I feel like some
animated
trainers are a
movie
little
has
more
a dog in it. Most
they'll
of these
put some
dogs are
zappers on the dog.
anthropomorphized, which in this case works great.
Oh, you're not gonna
Animation is
sit?
unbound by reality and can be a
Good
caricature
boy.
of it. But I believe
know?
there's a line here too. And when a cartoon dog acts too much like a human, they become boring. Take All Dogs Go to Heaven. The dogs here have characteristics that are so human they could be any cartoon animal. The best cartoon dogs blend human and dog behavior, such as Mark Anthony,
The Lady and the Tramp's a fire dog movie.
the Tramp, and Pongo.
Pongo, you silly old thing. Come on. Come on, let's have it going.
It makes sense that Disney has some of the best dog animation. In 1930, Walt Disney started an animal training program.
The
Live
Hound and the
animals
Fox
were
is
brought
fire.
into the studio for the
I haven't
animators to
watched it
study.
in so
The best
long.
dog animators are experts in dog anatomy, movement, and behavior. They have studied and recreated
I don't know,
the
man.
essence
Somehow
of how
dogs
they
being
move
in a
and
movie,
integrated
it makes
human
you so much more
personalities in
connected
them.
to it.
Animation also allows us to explore the experience
just
of a
love
dog in
dogs.
imaginative ways, such as visualizing their sense of smell, or their thoughts.
Oh, get it! Oh boy, I will get it and then bring it back.
There's no limit to the
Up,
ways you can
up is
stylize an
fire.
animated dog, but realism is powerful too. Seeing an animated dog behave exactly like a real dog is interesting because of its authenticity, and can give us an appreciation for a dog's mannerisms in real life, such as the old dog in Kiki's Delivery Service, with his single tail wag, or the way Bruno from Triplets of Belleville asks for food. Or even Fang in Primal.
Yo, what y'all know about Primal? What the fuck do y'all know about Primal, bro? This show is fire. This show is fire. If you've never watched Primal, I'm putting you on fucking game right now. If you like Invincible, if you like I don't know. I don't really know any other shows like this, but like it's a fucking show where like these dudes will get their ass beat and just keep fighting, bro. They'll go up against an army of 100 monkeys and come out bloody, but they won that shit. Like, this show is fire. I'm putting y'all on game. Lock in.
A dinosaur inspired by the director's Bernese Mountain Dog. I don't know about you, but when I go to the movies, I want to see a dog acting like a dog. Whether it's a naturalistic drama or fantastical animation. It'd be absurd not to have dogs, a universally loved animal, not act like themselves. So, I don't know if we deserve dogs. They're cute as hell and are devoted to loving us. It's cruel that dogs don't live very long. Just like the photos and videos.
Yeah, bro,
we
they
take,
literally spend
movies
an
are a
eighth
way
of their
immortalizing
life
them. So we should
making a
immortalize
movie.
dogs exactly as they are. Because we may not
Crazy.
deserve dogs in real life, but we do deserve real dogs in movies.
We spent a fourth of our life going to school, gang. A fourth. Art of Dog Acting. Alex Boucher. That was a solid video. I love how most dog attacks movies are just them playing. Yeah, right? Yeah, like, they're having fun doing all that shit. For sure. No, W video, though.